5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Have you been to California, seen the sights and people there?
But I see some kind of there's an ice cream truck there behind us. That's the rocker.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
You must be Gina.
I am.
So you can go to any state on Instagram.
Party is just starting.
I never blended. I just
When they make it,
Gracie has got some wonderful
when they make it at the
hors d'oeuvres
table
here.
side,
But
it
wait,
looks just like this.
But thank you.
Gina's down there. She's got a lot of goodies. And look at Theresa. She is like
Gina, I got
quite the girl. Oh, and Grace is like, ooh, guacamole. And Red Riding Hood, she's got all kinds of things that she's got going there.
Hey, Troy, time's up.
You meant to start cooking or finish? Boy, man.
All of the above.
And I'm going on a trip, and I'm taking an apple, I'm taking bud, I'm taking coffee, I'm taking Dunkin' Donuts, I'm taking egg salad, F for food, G for grass, H for Heineken, I for iguana, and J for Jack Daniels.
I'm going on a trip and I'm bringing her favorite person, Jason Momoa.
my brother right there. That's my brother from another mother.
We brought apples, bud, coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, egg salad, food, grass, Heineken, iguanas, Jack Daniels, Kahlua, limes, Malloa, Nikes, olives, prophylactic,
And quirkiness.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Grace.
And together we are California
California
Travel Videos.
And it's
Wow, it's been
been
a
a
long
while.
time. Ooh, Grace.
Hello,
Let her
She
rip.
Devil. Nate, I don't know if you're still here. It's been a minute, but hello if you are. Anybody else who's watching, thank you so much for being here. We've missed you. And Rhea, what do you say, honey? Ah, there they are. There's Nate. When you go back and you watch videos, it makes you get a little teary-eyed because you had such a good time and it brings back such good memories. Hello, Traveling Merton and Sue. Welcome.
Yeah. How you guys doing today? Let's see. Traveling Merton and Sue. Good to have you here. And tell us, where are you at? And also, She Devil, where art thou?
Where art
I
thou,
like
She
where you
Devil?
guys are at. We're here in Petaluma, California today, in River City, so to speak. Right, Grace?
So to speak, yes. We are. Well, Michael, he's like floating above the Golden Gate Bridge. I am about 30 miles north in my office and in my craft room and in my creativity room.
What's that you got behind you there? It looks like you got a big dog.
There are a couple of wolves behind me.
Ooh, are they friendly?
They remind me of my baby, my son.
Okay. Yes,
But-
Mr. Kaliki.
Yeah, our son.
So we were off today and did a little biking, didn't we?
We did. We got about 20 miles in and it felt really good. I would like to start the show by just taking about maybe 30 seconds or so as a moment of silence, not just for our wonderful veterans who have served, but in lieu of what happened in Texas, because I know that that's affected each and every one of us. So if we could just do maybe a couple minutes of silence. My husband is so good at being supportive. Welcome, Traveling Merton and Sue. They are new to our channel. They joined us recently.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Yes.
We
and
better get subscribed to theirs too then.
Yes, we look forward to getting to know them. So we have this show this evening because we have been planning a trip to Oregon for several months. As a previous video show, what are you giggling about?
I'm looking at what Martin and Sue, you guys crack me up. We are in Southern Mass, otherwise known as Taxachusetts.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, gosh. Grace, say that name of the state.
Really? Massachusetts. I lisp. He's teasing me on my lisp.
I love it. Yes. She says it better than I do.
Tim. Yo, mo bang
Oh
for
my
your buck.
gosh.
I can say that.
You can say mo bang for your
Yo.
buck. Lots of bucks in his case. How you
am-
doing there, Tim? Mr. Oh gosh, spring roll. I know he doesn't, they're not really spring rolls, are they? Remember at Oregon what he brought? And he shared some with Kaliki?
They were very similar to spring roll / lumpia. But
I was gonna say like lumpia, but that's not quite
well,
Vietnamese. They have
Kaliki loved
something.
them.
Tim, tell us what they are. Yeah, we'll ask Kaliki what they were. He'll remember.
Yes. You know,
Good to see you. He's quite the cook.
so we
Egg,
watched.
just egg rolls, he says.
Really?
Yeah,
They
I
were
like that.
so
Yeah.
good. I love what he can do. If you haven't yet followed Mobang for your buck, he is in a Sienna Toyota van and he converts this and he finds a way to actually cook inside of the van. So if you are a do-it-yourself type of person, you really want to be following him because he can create about anything just out of his imagination.
Yes, that is so true. He has very resourceful field expediency, you might say. He wants to see all the states, all the capitals, and he's got a good start on it also. So we also have Ann J with Sunday Drives. Hey, this is Sunday. Ann, what's going on with your drive today?
Let us
Inquiring
know.
minds must know.
So as the premiere video showed, Oregon Meetup 2021, that was the very first one, and it originated due to one of our absolute favorite at that point no content subscriber, Gracie Seeking Adventure. Now Gracie has since over the last year gotten a wonderful new puppy named Jock, and she's changed her name to Gracie and Jock Adventures. So because it was her birthday, she and a couple of other people were going to meet up at Allison Falls. And then next thing you know, that turned into a humongous meetup where I think there was probably at that point, 15 of us.
That's about right.
Yeah, there was obviously Tim Mobang for your buck. And there was also Tim from Sacramento, and there was Nomadic Rat Pack, and there was a bunch of what?
Honey, if you do this, you know what's going to happen.
Oh, I'm going to leave somebody out.
Yeah, I think we better show a little spot here. Let's see if I can get myself out of the screen. And if I hit right here, that makes me go away. And I'm just going to run the credits here. There it says Michael and Grace, California Travel. Tim, more bang for your buck. Tim, time for exploring. Jeez, can't forget Tim. Gina, of course. Gina and Theresa and Mike were the ones who started this. Renee, Miss DIY herself. Redheaded Riding Hood. Lucy and Brian with Whoa Nelly. Gracie Seeking Adventures. Troy and Christian. And oops, there was a couple more there. At any rate, Bree, TGIF. Oh yeah, Bree, love you. Ron C, Bear, B Bear, and Tracy Ocean Fire 777.
Tracy!
Yeah. Speaking of which, look who we've got here. Amy's here. Hello, Amy. Miss you so very much. And gosh, love your videos always. There's so many great. And Karen Boardman, howdy. Hope you're doing well. Life's treating you well. Oh, I better get myself back on the screen here. There I am.
But isn't he amazing? Because yes, he's 100% correct to come in here and save me, because the last thing I wanted to do was forget anybody. So all of that, because it was Gracie's birthday, led to O-22. And O-22 is going to be held at Joseph Stewart or Stewart Joseph. Oh, you know what?
I just like to think of it as Lost Creek Lake. I mean, how could it be a creek and a lake? It's a huge lake. That's right. We went right by it. If you're going to Crater Lake, it's about maybe 10 to 20 miles down from where the lake is. Do you guys know how do you know how the lake where it gets its water from for Crater Lake? Anybody out there?
For
Got the
Crater
answer?
Lake, how it gets its water?
Yeah, where does this water come from?
Okay, Professor, this is on you. I haven't studied that yet.
Okay. Well, it is a crater. I mean, when the volcano blew, there's no like tributaries it's not like there's a mountain has it come in. So it's all from rain or from the snow that comes in the wintertime. So it is what you might call a clear lake. So yeah, it's one of the very few lakes that doesn't have water that comes into it except from up above.
Well, this Joseph H. Stewart Park, Michael and I, we didn't get to the opportunity to actually stay there last year, but we did go by there and we visited the Lost Lake, which is humongous. I don't know how it could get lost. Clear, beautiful water, great campground. There was no way we were getting in because we didn't have reservations. So I made these reservations in November of 2021, the minute that this happened and came about. That's how excited we have been to go. Are we ready for the however?
For the what?
However.
I have a little video clip of that trip. Can I show a little bit of taste test here and there?
Okay, I thought.
Or do you have something?
No, go ahead.
Oh, this will be a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead, and if you give me full screen, Grace, and I will go over to the laptop.
I forgot how to do that. Give me just a sec.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a minute. I seriously.
Okay, we got to retrain ourselves here.
Okay, we're good. Got it.
Okay, good. And I will get myself out of the screen. And let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Here we go. So a little bit of this and that. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. Arctic Doug does this thing in the snow. Yes. So you can see Kaliki, he really liked it up there. Let me go back to theater mode and let's see if I can get to the next segment. We did a video on it there that you're welcome to enjoy. And so the next segment was over at the Natural Bridge. And this was a real treat for us because oh my God, look at this. The water is coming out of the rock. Got some drone footage. Highly recommended to see that formation. Then the crater, of course, and we got there is we are approaching for the very first time the crater lake rim, and we're up here at the top. I guess it's probably 9,000 feet. Yeah. Oh, it's crisp.
I see some reflection.
We're seeing a little bit of it here. I think we're getting close. Let's cross the road. So.
Oh, I see the island.
Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. And that was like 8,600 feet, and we're just about that height there above. It's about this time of year too, and there's still a lot of snow up there. Reflection off of the mountain there. Isn't that gorgeous? About fantastic, or what? Maybe a mile to the other side, maybe. Okay, I'm going to go to the next section, which is we won't go to the gift shop. Mill Creek Falls. We'll pass that one maybe. Lost Creek, here we go. Here's what we're... O-22 is going to be. Well, here it is, the Lost Lake. This is a pretty gorgeous place. So if you want to come to this campground and hang out, maybe do a little swimming. I don't know if you got a raft, a canoe, a kayak. beautiful lake. A lot of boaters out there. I'd say it's about like Redding, California, nearby there. Lake Shasta is a good size lake. Great drone footage out there. And let's see, do we have anything else? More of Lost Creek? Do we have anything of the campground
That was me
itself?
trying to get my big butt up the hill.
Let's see that cute
No!
tush there. Oh, there it is. Battle goes on.
Oh, there's a bluebird up ahead, honey.
I see it. Is it a bluebird or is it a greenbird?
Bluebird.
The
Of
bluebird of
happiness.
happiness.
As long as you keep it green.
Oh, Mr. Bluebird.
There you
Oh,
go.
he's got a friend.
Yeah.
You can see it is gorgeous up there.
Okay, bring it home, honey.
Okay.
Couple, whatever it is. Oh,
I'll
look
let
at
it go
this.
there. I'll stop with that. So
I think
anyway,
this is better than the other.
that gives you a feel for it. Okay, so Grace, why don't you go back to 2 screens and we'll be back a rolling. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little flavor for what you're going to see for those of you who are going to the big O-22.
Tim said butt shot. Now, you may
That's a
notice,
money
though,
shot, but I'm not talking about pennies.
something changed.
That was silver dollars.
Something changed since that butt shot. I have this like new iPhone camera that can do cinematic mode, which I've been looking forward to. Nonetheless, so updates. Oh,
So update.
Make sure to stick around, and Michael, I'll need you to help me with this because toward the end we are going to tell anyone going to O-22 where you can get the best pie ever.
Are you going to tell them?
I'm going to tell them. Well, we already told them on a video. If they watch the video, they
I
already
guess
know.
we did.
So we are going to reshare with them the best pie. Okay. So updates on O-22 for us.
Yes.
California travel videos.
Stardate Captain's Log, O-22.
We have these wonderful reservations in a very premium spot of B30, like bingo. B30. Who has that on their
B30.
bingo card?
I have a bingo. No, I think B is 1 through 15, honey.
Oh, whatever. Go get technical.
Okay, so we're
on me, Michael.
B30. We make up our own bingo cards.
This is my bingo card. So, unfortunately, we're not going. We love you all. We would want nothing more than to be with you. Unfortunately, at this time, due to family obligations and other situations, it's not something that we are going to be able to do.
Is it gas, honey? Is it gas?
Gas? Oh my God! Really? Are you going?
We
to
need
talk
no
about my
stinking
personal
gas.
problems, Michael? Oh, you mean gas? Okay, right. So yes, gas is very expensive. We have figured out we get about 15 to 17 miles to the gallon, and we have diesel, and diesel here in California is running at about $7 per gallon.
Chump change. Chump change.
It all adds up 100%.
Yes, it does. No, that isn't the reason we're not going. But like Grace said, family obligations. But we are lusting to get out on the road with you all again. Damn.
Michael, read this.
You can get gas at Taco Bell for $1.50, Nate says. Yeah, that reminded me there was a cartoon I saw one time, and it said golden arches. It said 2 billion served, 500 million eaten, 60 have actually been digested.
So in lieu of, we have not yet given up the reservations. We want to, because there's a huge demand right now and there are so many of you going, we did not want to like leave these random people in the circle, which is the B loop, to be surrounded by all of you. Can you imagine those poor people that booked reservations and all of a sudden all of you?
Yeah, but how will this work, Grace? Will we qualify people? You know, will we have like
an
interview
option.
each of them? Or we will have a bidding war? Or how are we going to like have somebody be able to do a simultaneous transfer to get ahead of the bots who always want like, oh, we'll take that spot.
Yours for only $595.
No, we're not going to do that.
I know we're not doing that. But seriously, we want to work with anybody who wants to go, anybody who would love this spot, to please reach out and contact us, or stay here, and we will figure out a way that we can call the campground together. We cancel, you get the reservation. So if that's something you want to do for B30 to be right in the loop, we are going to work with you to make the best out of this situation.
Yeah. Now, Gracie Seeking Adventures and Jock, she had like a list of where everybody's kind of staying, right, in terms of the sites. So anyway, there's a whole lot of the great people out there that are heading up. So, and I think Gracie probably knows kind of where everyone's hanging, right?
Oh, she does. She has a whole list. If you haven't yet signed up on the Facebook group, O-22 Oregon Meetup, you really need to. That's where a lot of the vital information is going to be. So Gracie will also help litigate any transfer that we do. I think, okay, so
whoa, litigate, honey. Wow.
Litigate, right, litigate. There's been a couple of people who have been interested that Gracie's already talked to, and hopefully she'll be able to join us shortly. She's currently making a lot of life changes. So it appears as though if you cancel any reservations, the only thing that you'll lose is, I think, like a $7 reservation fee. But that needs to be done 3 days or more prior. So I need to get busy.
Prior to the meetup day, why don't you tell them when the meetup day is?
To our reservations are for June 10th. So I guess
for how many days?
Technically we have till oh, good.
5 days.
We have technically about 7 days, but realistically, I'd rather work within about a 5-day time frame because I really can't afford to lose over $200.
No, but I mean, how many days do we have the reservation for? Is my question.
Oh, we have the reservation from June 10th to June 17th.
Yeah, a week, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
the full week.
That's the deal. That's the enchilada. That's the offer. And so, yeah, we'd love to have somebody take our spot rather than just put it out in the ether net. So, but damn, be sure to give us some feedback and play nice with the boys and girls. Everyone's gonna have a lot of fun up there. It is a beautiful location. It's I don't know how many spots they have in the loops, but I guess it might be 150, 200, but they're not close together. So it's not like you have like, you know, you say you sneeze and the next person in the next RV because it's gesundheit. No, they're not that close together. And they got great grassy areas out there if you want to do frisbee or take your dogs for a walk. And the trail you saw us go on that goes down to the water, there is a spot that goes to where, you know, some of it, you know, the shores are, well, like a lot of reservoirs are where they kind of steep for a while, but, you know, bring your flotation devices and things. And I'm sure there are some places where there must be some beaches there. We just went right what was next to the campground, but lots of things to do. And you'll have a good time with all the other YouTubers and RVers.
Oh my God. So, I mean, honestly, you know, the friends that we made in O-21, and one thing I will tell you honestly, from the bottom of my heart, Michael and I, we've been in our RV for about 6 years, and we've had a lot of different meetups, But I will tell you, I never, ever felt as comfortable or as at home as I did in Oregon 21. I mean, I made friends that I just feel like will be my friends for a long, long time to come. Gracie and I talk on a regular basis. You know, she gets me, I get her. Gina, who doesn't love Gina? Seriously? If you haven't yet followed Gina, follow Gina.
And these guys did a lot more than talk, but loose lip sink ship. So after hours, you know, it's like, hey, they have a good time is all I can say. Moving right along. So, and Jay,
well, we put our heart
looks
out
like
to each other.
I see James is here. I didn't realize this. James Catanese is there out there somewhere too. Missed that. Lily and Tittle, thank you for being here. And I bet you I've missed some others. You know, one thing we should do before we get too far down is see if anybody wants to come aboard. Are we going to have open for others to join us?
Sure.
I know we got some business.
I would say anybody who is planning on going to O-22 that wants to share some of the events, because there is a lot. And oh my God, I am so sorry I won't be able to make the carnitas that I signed up for. And I really was hoping to make you some more guacamole.
No, that's a contract, man. You better send them up, freeze them.
Okay,
Michael, put them on styrofoam, send them up to Gracie.
Because Gracie already told me I could stay with her.
And by the way, I mean, some of you people in Southern California, Tim, whomever, or maybe Tim is in Sacramento. Anybody wants to drop by, I'm sure Grace will make some, and you know they can put them in their refrigerator if they want to.
Oh my God, that's a great idea.
Yeah, why not?
If anybody passing by Petaluma on their way to Oregon, we can work something out for me to make that guacamole, and I might even make the carnitas in advance to take with you. So
hey, can I go with them? No, I can't.
See, Grace can camp with Jock and I. Ha 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 ha. See, so I have that open invitation, baby.
I like it.
Anyway, we really wish we could. So I'm going to add the link for anybody who has any updates on.
Oh, I'm just doing it right now myself.
Oh, you're going to do that.
There it is.
Look at you. Multitasking.
Link to join us now. There it is. StreamYard.com. 6N. Oh, I got to say, November, Quebec, November, Zulu, Bravo, 2589. Come on down. If you'd like to come join us. Well, so I think we had the two main things of the business. One is to let you know what's going on in our sordid lives. Number two, oh, here we got somebody. And look who it is.
Okay, hold on. Let me get.
Madam, you want to let him on?
I'm trying to get back to being able to do all the things that are available in Stream Deck. And I think I have something.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Our guest today, Gracie.
Who?
Gracie.
Like it.
Joke.
Okay. Jacques.
Hello, Gracie.
Hello, señorita. Ooh.
Looky where we're at. Oh boy.
Are you in Mariposa?
Oh my God, no. I'm at the dump.
No, what are you driving?
Wow, like that.
Is that Mariposa? Oh, it's a U-Haul.
Wow, look at this. Well, when the engine's not working or whatever, you just go to plan B or C or U-Haul.
Tell us what's happening with Mariposa.
Oh, well, she's at the Ford Service Center getting a new catalytic converter because some
too bad
excavative stole her cat. So
yes,
she's getting a new one. And I've ordered a can of lime green, super bright, high heat paint to have them spray her cat.
Yes.
I heard that might help.
Yes.
So, I mean, no.
I don't know if you know, there's a YouTubers, Izzy and MJ, Endless RVing, And he's actually works for the police department. And so, yeah, they put some things under their catalytic converters, so it makes it hard for a person to get to them if they try to tamper with them. A loud alarm goes off. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
So who knows what?
put something like that, but I don't think on an. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Anyway, I got to make this quick because I think the truck is empty. Are we all done, you guys?
We're done.
It's swept and looks good. All right, so I got to go.
Well, thank you for
Good to see you.
coming by.
I'm so. My help here. My help
I
is
hear a
about-
doorbell, honey. You want to get that?
I'm so sad, so heartbroken. I'm so sad that you guys aren't going to make it, but I totally understand. So we'll have a special homage around the campfire one night just for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So anyway, but yeah, I'm sure we won't have a problem finding somebody from the community to take your spot.
We look forward to it. It's going to have a great time. We can't wait to get caught up on all the sordid things you do. Not after hours. Those are like, our lips are sealed. But
You know,
I know you're going to have a wonderful time.
What happens after hours shall not be spoke of.
That's correct.
All right, you guys. Y'all take care.
Okay, thanks for dropping by.
Love
Okay,
you,
lots of
buddy.
love.
Bye.
Okay, back to you and Jacques. Bye-bye. And there's a couple others have come in here. I see Van popping on the weekends, and I know they are doing it more than just the weekends. Ron and Jan, Can Van. Howdy to you all. And Ashley Ratliff, good day to you. I hope you're having a good Sunday and a great Memorial Day weekend coming up. And Gracie, my Gracie, Grace is making the rounds herself. And I think I hopefully got most of you. If I didn't, I apologize. But I'm a little rusty after 5 months of doing this. But I guess best we can do with the tools we've got. Anybody else wants to come aboard? We can. And I see John Chalker. We'll have you come up aboard in just a moment also. Right. And if anybody else is interested, come on down in the waiting area and let me go ahead. And I know, Grace, you want to say something. Here's that link again. And John is waiting. So if anybody else wants to come on down, take a look at that link and click on it. And you can come up too.
I do want to reiterate that I want people who are going to O-22. John, are you going to O-22?
We can give him 30 seconds, can't we?
Sure.
Be there.
Okay. Hey there, John. Howdy. Good time to see you.
How are you guys?
Good. Sorry you can't make it.
If I can make it, I will be there. That's the way I am.
Woohoo! Nice.
See, I'm waiting. See, the door right now is backlogged on Class C's right now.
Mm-hmm.
If my Class C is ready, I will be there with bells on.
I love it.
I will tell you that reservations are going to be hard to come by. That's part of the reason that we're doing this show, is because we've got some available. So if it's something,
let me just say one thing though, if I can add, Grace. We stayed about 30 miles down the road. It wasn't too far away. And I don't see why, if a person can't get into that campground, is they couldn't go to one of the other campgrounds. You remember that place we had that was right on the Rogue River?
It was on the Rogue River.
I can't remember the name, but it was a very nice campground. There's a lot of them. Whatever sources you use, there'll be other campgrounds, and so look around.
If I got a boondock on the side of the road, I'll do it.
That's right. There you go. And by the way, Oregon has 1,000 times more BLM land than we do. We've got like about a handful across the state. We have some of the, what do you call it? Well, I guess BLM land that's down in the desert, but not too much in our north part of the state. But hey, thanks for dropping by, and it's good to see you, and look forward to getting caught up more in your life.
This is the dinner of the day, guys.
And if you're
the itinerant cook. What is it?
Today it is chicken noodle soup with a grilled cheese sandwich.
And if your
good,
friends
make you healthy, wealthy, and wise.
And you're definitely going to be going to the O-22, be sure to contact us, over the next few days and we can help you out. But until then, we look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for dropping
All
up.
right.
Okay,
Thanks so much
have
for
a good
coming
day.
by.
And I see Robin, Jan, Can Van. What do we say there? Oh, I was saying hi to some of the others. And Amy, I don't know what's going on with you these days, but I'm hoping your health is continuing to get better. We miss you. And anybody else that's up there that has things that they would like to talk about? How much time do we have for the show, Grace? I know we just this is impromptu. We've been about half an hour or so. So far.
I see Nate, and I know that he's been down toward an area you and I both love. He's been at Bryce Canyon. He's been at Zion. Nate is Land Cloud Adventures. Nate and I have that dreamy look in our eyes every time we see a little white, fluffy, beautiful, blue-eyed baby, or an
no, not one, two for him. He sees double, double vision.
And I will tell you, his Dallas, who is a girl, and I did not know that, but she and Kaliki, the only tells are her ears flop over a little, and she's smaller. Other than that, she's like a miniature Kaliki. Yeah, I just fell in love with Dallas. But I know he's been down in that Arizona area. I'm not sure, but Nate, are you going to be going up to the O-22? Let us know, either if you want to come up or in the comments. And we wanted to talk a little bit about, because we're not going to be able to go, what our plans are for our channel in California Travel Video. And I would say,
that's right.
Yeah, I would say probably another 15 minutes or so, and then we've got obligations that we need to fulfill. So you want to lead off on what some of our plans are, honey?
Oh, sure. Don't you know? We're going to go to Minnesota. No, we're not going anywhere. But we've got some videos. You know, I started a series, oh gosh, it's been 4 months ago before things got busy here. And that was to do some, it's very popular out on the internet, and that is to do reviews, not in the sense of reviewing gear. We love to do that, and some of those have been very good videos. People always want to know what gear to buy. And when I watch yours, all you out there, I know who you are, I end up buying things, and Grace is like, what's Jeff Bezos from Amazon sent you today, Michael? If you want things to come in the house, we're supposed to downsize. Things are supposed to go. No, this is reaction videos, a different type of review, which is where, you know, it's kind of fun to see where the top RVer YouTubers are and some of the people who do travel videos, and just to do short snippets, because so often we don't have time to find that. And so the idea was to have kind of just some very brief snippets. And if you like what you see on different people that we do a reaction video on, is to go watch it if you think it's worth it. Now, some of the ones that are the big rollers you may watch already. So, but we want to have it in kind of a rotation. So it's not always going to be the top dogs, but most of them have over 100,000 subscribers. You guys know who you are out there, don't you? Anyway, I think it's kind of fun to see what the other part of the community are doing. And so, yeah, that's kind of one of the things I thought. What else, Grace? You've got something going on too.
Well, we will be releasing a video within the next day or two on a regional park that we recently visited here in our local area called Spring Lake. And it was really a great find because, you know, we go all over America, but we don't always explore the things that are available to us in our own backyard. And that's something we're going to have to be looking at more now, because we are going to be staying more local. So Spring Park is a regional park, and we're going to take the viewers to see some of the great amenities. Some of the other things that I'm really, this is kind of on a wing and a prayer and a hope, but some of the things that I'm looking forward to is we have here in Petaluma a city park called Tule. And Tule Regional Park has some fantastic history. And I'm going to share with you, we have an awesome picture window. And out of that picture window, ever since I set foot in this house, I thought how cool it would be to see through that picture window history. of where we live. And so since then, I have found out so many things. One of those things is the water table. And our water table is about 20 inches lower than it used to be. The area that we call Petaluma now used to flood on a regular basis 200-300 years ago. The Pomo and the coastal Miwoks, they would go up into the hills during the fall and the winter and the spring, and then in the summer they would come down and they'd set up their camps. So one of my big goals is to work with one of our local indigenous to talk about how it was then, and then to also work with one of our local environmentalist who talks about our marshlands and how important they are in our environment. So that's one of the big videos that I'm hoping to work on in the near future, as well as if we can get down toward San Diego. I've always wanted to work on Ramona's Pageant, which is a play that takes place every year for like the last, I don't know, like 99 years. But it was written by Helen Hunt Jackson, and it made a huge difference, that book, for the indigenous people during that time. So these are two big projects I want to work on, and I want to do more collaboration.
I think Grace has some passion projects she's talking about, which is great. I mean, that's what kind of, I think, drives us all, is we find things that we really resonate with. And as my mom would say, Grace, you've got kind of blonde hair and blue eyes. Are you sure you've got some Indian ancestry in you? But she certainly has a passion for it. So, find what you love, and it's not work.
She's 95. And yeah, the whole, and my hair being blonde is what cracks me up the most, because my hair was only blonde due to the fact that I had L'Oreal because I was worth it. Yeah. Oh my God, Michael, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
You know what? No, wait.
Honey, I'm not a blonde.
You know what tomorrow is, don't you? Besides
April
Memorial Day?
April Fool's?
No.
Oh, I know.
It's the day I proposed to you 7 years ago. Yeah, baby. We were on a cruise up to Alaska, and I got down on my knees for you. So
He did. It was
at any rate, yeah. So at any rate, that's tomorrow's our kind of one of our special days, I guess you might say.
Yeah.
But yeah. So at any rate, that's kind of another things. But yeah, thanks for sharing that, Grace. So we've got some things that we're going to continue on, even if we're not always able to get away. But getting back to Spring Lake, yeah, I would encourage you, for those who want to spend a lot of time, money, whatever, to get a long ways away, is that there is so much that is always near you. It's like, I got to say, some years ago, I went on a Gray Lines tour bus in San Francisco. I thought, well, I know San Francisco, but there was so much I learned by going on that. So, but yeah, on this case, when we went out, I've got to say, though, I've got a confession to make to you all, is that our grandkids, well, I love to go in the trees with them. And so I'm going to get some tree climbing equipment. So it's like, I have learned so much about ascenders and descenders and carabiners and lanyards and harnesses. And I know Grace thinks it's kind of kinky, but whatever, it's like, so I'm going to be getting into some tree adventure equipment with the grandkids. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We're looking forward
what do you think about that?
We're looking forward to doing that, but I have a question for those of you with children. Right now, we're like between generations, because both Michael and I have been lucky enough to still have our mothers in our life, and that in itself is a blessing. So we have our elderly mothers, and then we also have our grandchildren that we're trying to divide time with, and this is a temporary situation, and we'll get back to the things that we do. So in the interim, when we have these grandbabies, I just can't help but bring out the phone. boom, boom, boom. And I take video after video after video because they're so energetic and fun. And I want to share a lot of that with you. But Michael and I have been discussing you ready, honey?
Yes.
COPA laws. COPA, COPA, COPA.
Copa, Copa, Copa. It sounds like a nice song from the Copacabana.
No, I was thinking more like Oompa, Oompa, Copa.
Oh, Copa, 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 Copa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Child Protective Act is what we're talking about.
Right, which is 100%. Michael and I both.
It's serious.
We will do anything to protect the youth. However, we have a question regarding the made for children. And whereas I did one video on another channel that I have that was strictly kind of made for children because it was a child explaining a child's toy. And so I marked it that way. That shut off all the comments. But Michael and I are kind of curious as to if we are to just show them in our videos whatsoever, do we need to mark that as made for children? No. Says Michael. I want to hear what you guys. I want to hear what they have to say. So the
At any rate,
still out.
Yeah, but it turns out, as Grace pointed out, and it's nice when my wife is right. I like that. Is that, yeah, if it is oriented for children, if that's it by the design of it, it doesn't have to have kids in it, but if it's oriented for kids, then yeah, you have to have it as such. But if it has incidental use, it looks like it's okay. I mean, obviously you don't want to do anything to on their privacy, names, where they live, name, rank, serial number, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's something that it is important to us. So we love, we can have them included, but incidental use.
So in the comments below, share with us your knowledge and what you are aware of, and we would much appreciate that. I promised them, honey, and if you can help me with this, that I was going to share, because we're going to be signing off here shortly. We've got to prepare dinner for family members. So if you can divulge the secret of the best pie, not just in Oregon, close to where O-22 is going to be, but the best pie ever. If you could share that with me.
Was it like Amos Hayes Adventures? Was it Amy's? What was the name of the place?
Oh, I know the name. Okay. Oh my God. Becky. Did you see
Becky's pies?
Her butt was so big because she ate so many pies from Becky's.
It's on the left side as you're going up towards Crater Lake. I think it's actually, yeah, it is past Lost Creek Lake where the party is at. Mm-hmm. And as you're going up there on the left-hand side, as you start to get in the hills, about the spot where the, I can't remember the name of it, but where that waterfall was at, is right in that area on the left side. There's a small city. And their pies, I got to say, this pie was so good. Kaliki wanted it. He doesn't like eat anything except for meat. It's like, yeah, I want some of that. And we had it like, okay, give us the special with, all the berries and thing in it. And we made that sucker last till we got home. It's quite filling, needless to say. So if I could, I'd like to just get in a couple of minutes on some of the things, the comments that come up, just so I can acknowledge them. May I do that, honey?
Sure.
Okay. So Amy says, going to Alaska cruise in 52 days. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, we were on a Regent line. People have talked about, what origin. I see things have been discussed about that, Jan asking. And Princess, I know cruises is a very popular one to go up there. I used to I won't tell you how many years ago. But when I was a boy, I used to work at radio station KMI, Kilo Mike India, a high seas radio, and we would talk to the cruise ships and the tuna boat fleet on the Pacific when I worked for AT&T. That was one of the jobs I had. And so Fair Sea, Echo Lima, Mike, Quebec. Pacific Princess, Golf, Bravo, Bravo, Mike. Those call signs wouldn't go away. But great place to go, especially if you want to get engaged to Grace. It worked for me. So anyway, we had a good time up there on the Regent line is what we were on. And let's see, I had a couple other comments there regarding that area, or did they scroll away? Anyway, so yeah, thanks for giving us your comments on there. We're going to go back and look at them some more, but it's a wonderful place to go. And we still have on our bucket list of things to do is to take our RV up there once we can get some of our family obligations kind of addressed. Is that we would really enjoy that. The carnival spirit, she says. Okay, yeah, definitely good deals on there. I will say one thing I had on Carnival is that you have to have sometimes a good sense of humor late at night, because I was going from Long Beach, Los Angeles, down to Ensenada and back a couple days. A lot of party drinkers, and somebody was pounding to get in our room, but they were pounding on the wrong room. They were pounding on our room when they wanted to go to a room that was down the hall a little bit. So yeah, okay, well, there's some party type people. So hey, maybe, when in Rome, do as the Romans. I'm not sure which. And so anyway, that was kind of some fun times. But yeah, it's good to kind of do things on the RV, and it's good, like Amy, what you're going to do is to kind of get out there in the cruise life. I know you've been really enjoying your cruises, so we'd love to kind of catch up on them. And I think for the most part, Grace, once we got to ports, there was internet connection. So I don't know if you're going to do lives when you're out there, Amy, but yeah, enjoy the good life up there. What was your highlight there, would you say, of Alaska, Grace?
Duh. Oh,
yeah. Any other sights to see? What sights to see?
Ice, baby. Ice, baby.
Yes.
Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and close and sign off. Hi, Diane. I love you guys.
Yes, miss you.
Yeah, we miss all of you. We want to try to stay in touch. We will update you as much as possible. We definitely appreciate you guys who stick in there, who still watch the videos, who still leave comments. It means so much to us. This community, it's amazing, because I don't think people realize in this YouTube world that we live in how close we can all become. And Michael and I both want to encourage all of you, not only going to O-22, but going to Mayberry or any of the meetups that are coming up, to enjoy and to bond and to have as much fun as you possibly can, and to save us space. Why? Because we'll be back.
I'll be back. We'll be back. So anything else, Grace? I think we've done due diligence on there. Great to see Amy, Jay, and thank you very much too. And I guess at this point in time, do we do kind of the sign off, or?
Yeah.
Goodbyes are always hard. They certainly were when we were over there at Alcia Falls up by Eugene. And for those of you who go there, I've got to say, just before we do go, we like to in January to go down to Quartzsite, and also to go with the Escapees group. A couple hundred of our best friends, not really. And that's the point I'm going to say, is that we find that our YouTube friends and other people that go to these smaller meetups is very special. So you're with us in our prayers there, as I'm seeing come across the screen there. So Amy, glad to see that you're feeling better. And for those of you that are still kind of working on it, Grace, you're kind of hopefully on the mends and starting a new regime starting about today.
And right now I am going to excuse myself because I hear that I'm needed upstairs. So until next time,
happy trails to you.
Happy trails.
Until we meet again. Okay, y'all, have a good one. Peace out. Bye for now. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Bye-bye.